So that's there. And Greg, you got a shirt. One
I sure did.
Greg brought.
Excellent.
We have our shirt at rickandbubba.com. Somebody help Daddy. And Greg got one out of the golden ticket seats. Somebody help Puppy Daddy.
Is that not awesome?
I mean, how about
the day that I
hold it toward a camera?
That's what I'm at right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Listen, the day that I'm giving them out, I'll be wearing it.
Puppy, monkey.
Because they'll be helping Daddy.
There it is.
Greg, hold it up again. Now we got the camera.
Now we got it. You're right there. Right there, Greg. No, you're right there. You got it.
All right.
Puppy, 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 puppy.
Yeah, that's it.
That's so good.
Yeah, all right. And there we go. Look, now we're holding up a sign, and there it is. And so there's a lot going on.
I'm telling you, a lot happening today.
Gave Hamil's got a heads up on this. All right. So we as we start the hour 2, just on the Peggy countdown, still no Peggy.
No Peggy.
No Peggy.
Well, let's see what time it is, Rick. She's just going back for a second plate.
Greg, don't do this.
She'll be.
You know what Greg said in the break? He said, "What do you think the lift capacity is on the spaceship?"
They can't handle Peggy.
Come on, Greg. All right,
If they travel through wormholes, they ain't worried.
Yeah, they ain't worried about Max.
All right, so and also we have updated pictures of the puppies.
Yeah, they're in
right?
I just hit send to Adler.
Yeah,
So
Lisa somehow. Because, I want people to see them so we can move them.
Can you bring them to the show one day?
With their name above them.
Not to give them out, but just bring them.
And these names, Bubba, can you imagine?
Bring your puppies.
Hey,
to
these
work
puppies
day.
are.
I want them up here.
The names
like
don't
running
have
around.
to. Obviously, you don't have to name them. This.
Right,
That's just
go.
how we identify.
This is what everybody does.
Listen, Greg, how many are you? Got to tell us which ones are already spoken for.
We haven't really decided.
Rick, maybe I should get Lisa to call in.
I think
we
so.
ain't really decided.
All right, here's Elvis.
There's Elvis.
I like
I
Elvis.
say some of these may or may not be available.
They're all cute.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Georgie.
Here's Georgie.
Looks like a handle.
That's the one Helmsley's getting. There's Tom Petty. That's the dominant. He's the alpha,
he's the
right?
alpha. If you like one that runs roughshod on everybody.
Mm-hmm. There's Loretta.
Yep.
And then we call her Reddy.
Yep.
All right. There's Loretta.
Already.
All right. There
Look
is.
at that one.
There's Tammy Wynette.
Yeah, she's actually got a little different coloring on her face there.
Mm-hmm. There you go. All right. And then this is Dolly.
Dolly's cute. Dolly.
Is that a silver dog?
Yeah. There's 3 of them that are that color.
Cute. That's a cute
There's
dog.
Dolly.
Yeah,
all right,
and then there's Daisy, who's just like her but smaller. She's the runt.
That's one Speedy wants.
Yeah, she's the runt.
All right.
And they look a lot alike.
Mm-hmm. There's Bob Seger.
Bob Seger.
Yeah.
I like Bob Seger.
And he's bigger than he's probably one of the biggest ones.
Okay. So there they all are.
Yeah.
So which ones do you think Lisa's keeping?
I hope none of them.
Probably Dolly and Daisy.
Why can you not just
minimum
answer?
2?
At least Retta for sure.
Minimum 2.
If you have to pick 2 today, which 2 are you picking?
I'm not picking.
Greg,
I'm letting
pick
my
a
mind go
dang
there.
dog.
I'm not. I like them all. Whatever. But I know I'm not picking them. I don't want to get to know them that well.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
So probably Tom Petty.
How much longer?
Greg, here's the thing.
How much longer till they are ready to be
they're
adopted?
6 weeks old now.
Well, Greg, I know that, but what does that mean? Is 6
Between
weeks
now
enough?
and the next couple of weeks?
Is it 8
got
weeks?
the shots
is it 6?
yesterday.
Is it 7?
First round of shots yesterday.
You didn't ask the vet yesterday why they're getting their shots. When are they ready for adoption?
They said anywhere from 6 to 8.
So you can
So
go.
you
we
can
can
go
go
today.
You got to.
When's pickup day?
Solid food or something.
When's pickup day?
I don't know. Elvis' pretty good choice.
Well, that's one. Yeah, Greg. If Rick has mentioned this for
He
weeks
didn't look
now
like
that
any
you're
of
going to
them.
end up with 2. So if you're going to end up with 2, you might as well end up with 2 you actually want.
All right. So if you want one of Greg's puppies today, raise your hand.
We're taking orders in the studio.
If anybody would like to commit to one right now, there will be a little bit of paperwork. And we'll hold you to it. Yeah. Nobody? No takers, Greg. I'm sorry I tried.
That's okay.
But if you're in the audience and you want one, Greg at rickandbubba.com, and if Lisa clears you, you can have one.
You got to go through. She's took me off the list of approving people.
Well, Greg,
because I was just going up to random strangers and asking if they wanted a dog.
Right.
Can people start coming picking them up this weekend?
No.
Look, do you see how defensive he was?
No,
I
want
want to get rid of them.
But they're not
puppies.
ready this week.
He's attached.
No, it ain't that. I want them to eat that food I done bought up.
Somebody help Puppy Daddy.
Hey, you think Soft Belly doesn't want one?
Maybe that's what
he got a soft spot.
Maybe Trump needs to have a bunch of puppies.
I got a dog. I got Mr. Buddy James.
Yeah, but you don't want that other one.
No, the mama dog. I just seen her not. She can go on, but
right.
It looks like
we need to find somebody to get Millie's.
All right, here's Lisa.
Are you serious?
We have Lisa.
Oh, good.
This is the greatest day.
That ain't good.
Lisa, can you
Lisa, good morning.
Please help us. Hey, Lisa.
Hey.
Yeah.
How are y'all this morning?
We're good. Great. Well, I know that.
You sound sleepy. Would you get up and mess with a bunch of dogs?
Greg.
Trying to talk her out of it.
Don't start it. Don't even start it. Y'all have no idea what my life is like right now. No idea. No idea. Let me tell you something. I got 10 dogs, but I got a big butt that lives in this house too.
No, that ain't nice. I've been very helpful. Tell the truth. I've been extremely...
Honest, let me tell you something. I'm probably more exhausted than I have ever been in my life. Even bringing home Taylor from the hospital, Chandler from the hospital, that's exhausting when you have newborn babies at home. There's no sleep, no rest, just constant going. That's been my life for 6 weeks, okay? But then here's the ray of sunshine named Greg that just I mean, you talk about spreading some light down here in the valley. I'm talking, he lights up this world.
I've been extremely helpful.
Dear Jesus.
Have I been?
I mean, honestly.
I don't know what else I'm supposed to do.
Lisa, are you saying, now the paperwork on the last one's going to be a lot more complicated, but you really have for adoption 10 dogs and 1 big butt.
Yeah, that's good.
Let me tell you God.
I'll go first.
Honestly. Listen, they are so precious, but yes, it's a lot. It's a lot of work because y'all know the story from the beginning. God loved Millie. We don't know where she came from. You know, she just showed up, and yes, I fed her. I hear you, Rick Burgess, all the time talking about who laid that plate of food down. That's me. I did it.
It was a mistake. I knew it.
That would be this chick. This chick did it.
But I
sure. Do you ever lay awake at night picturing that moment that plate went down?
I'll tell you where I messed up. When we decided that we're just going to keep that dog, let it hang around, because it's an outside dog,
sure,
hassle-free. I said, I need to get her spayed. And then I said, when you say I'll get to that, well, guess what? I waited too long. I know.
So Lisa,
yeah, but let me tell you the difference in. I need to get her spayed. That falls into the same category. I need to clean out those ditches. Okay, let me tell you something. I'm looking out the window right now. The ditches. He says I need to do these things, but does he do them? That would be negative.
Hey, we're talking about dogs right now. We're talking about dogs.
No spade. How about no spade, no weed eater?
No ditches.
No ditches.
I can't. I've been on the weed eat, but I'm too busy dealing with dogs.
Okay.
Can't get nothing done around that.
You got it rough, don't you? You got it rough, though. Poor Greg. Poor Greg's got it rough.
Easy.
Greg leaves this house at 2:30 every morning.
Yeah, that doesn't suck at all. Who don't want to leave the house at 2:30? Yeah, Dad, I got it too good. That's the problem. I got it too good.
Yeah. Hey, I would hate for you to get in the truck and turn on your music and drive and have peace and quiet by yourself for about an hour and 30 minutes every day. Woo, boy, that's bad. I mean, poor Greg.
Yeah.
Poor pitiful Greg.
So great.
Well,
yeah. Well, Lisa,
it is early when
you're
you
talking about a
up.
truck he didn't even have to buy, right?
Well,
Exactly. I mean,
y'all
throw
keep
that
on.
at
Y'all
that
just stay
to
on.
it. Well, life's hard. Hey, life's hard for Greg.
Hey, 2:30 comes early when you're cleaning doo-doo up at 10:30.
Well, you ain't clean nowhere near the dude.
Well, I apologize. I hate I had to go to make a living. I apologize.
Here we go.
Well,
We have to go to break.
No.
Lisa, please hang on.
Yeah.
No. Hey, good to hear from you, Lisa.
We
Lisa,
haven't
have you
got
picked
to the
out the
topic at hand.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
come back and
All
get
right,
to that.
we come back. We need to know when the dogs are available and how many you're keeping.
Yes.
okay. Okay.
All right, hang on.
And thank you.
Oh, Lee.
Thank you for
Who's behind
But
this?
before
Who
we do
did
that, when we come back, let's talk
kinda
about
did,
how
I'm
bad
sorry.
Greg's got it one more time.
We come back, a new country song, Puppies and Ditches.
I don't even know what she's talking about, them ditches. They
You
look
don't
great.
know what she's talking
No, I
about?
don't.
They look great.
They do.
Rick and Bubba.
A lot of you have been emailing, you've been suggesting, you've been calling. When can we have Lisa Burgess on to discuss this puppy situation? And today's the day. And Lisa, thank you.
The Lord has blessed us.
I know that you don't have
we got to move these things.
You don't have a day that's a grind like Greg does, but if you could, but I know you still have some things going on. I just watched Greg struggle in there and get him all the breakfast he wanted brought to him by people who are basically serving him. And again, all I could think about is I don't know how he does it.
Yeah.
How does he do it, Lee?
It's a tough job. Somebody's got to do it.
I don't know. I mean, God love him. God love him. That's all I can say.
He said the ditches look fine. He didn't know what you're talking about.
That one corner.
My point that I was making, Greg,
well, let's move
it
past
goes
that
back to it just goes back to where he says these things like I need to do that, but then he doesn't do it. He said I need to take her and get her fixed before she ends up getting pregnant.
Well,
okay,
you
look,
could have told me.
Honestly, she can't stand Greg. Millie cannot stand
she's
Greg.
Not big on that.
I mean.
Now, Mr. Buddy,
she never has.
We wish she'd had the same attitude about the stray male dogs.
Yeah, I'd like to see him treat them that way.
But God love her, it's just nature.
Hey, well, it is. Look, she's pitiful. Look, she's not the sweetest thing in the world, and I admit it. But for some reason, she showed up here at this house, and yes, like I said, Rick Burgess, I fed her. I'm the one that did it. I laid down. I laid down that plate of food in front of her, and it brought me so much joy watching her eat it.
I know it did. And how about that joy when she was birthing them 9 puppies?
Not so much
joy.
joy.
Gave her plenty of energy to go out and date.
What about when she passed out and y'all had to deliver puppies? But still,
besides that,
look, that was like something off of television. I can't even believe that night actually happened. It was incredible because every time she was about to drop one, she would stand up and she would make this noise, and I would say, "Oh gosh, here comes another one," and Greg would go, "Well, isn't that just great? Is she ever gonna stop? Is she ever gonna stop dropping them babies? My God, how many is she gonna have? You know."
9.
All right, Lisa.
Seriously, I mean, Greg, nobody could stop her from having puppies. After every puppy that dropped, it was just, he got madder and madder and madder. And I'm just looking, yes, it is true.
I'd like to see it end at about 4.
My goodness.
Man, it was like a puppy machine.
We've never heard him say that.
Never
use that phrase here at work.
Okay, listen. Let me tell you something.
Get on the dogs.
It started at 2:00 in the afternoon on that Sunday. Well, at 10:00 she dropped number 9, and when that happened, she just fell over. She completely collapsed, and I thought, oh my gosh, she's just died in front of us. And Greg was like, "Well, this is great," because the puppy was still in the little sack, and he was like, "I'm gonna have to get that thing out of the sack." So he's over there trying to take it out.
Deliver it.
If y'all could have just seen it, I mean, it's funny now. It wasn't funny.
It wasn't funny then.
I was crying.
Yeah,
I was squalling because I thought she had died, and there was like 8, 9 babies just crying and wanting to nurse. But that was when it all started of us having to bottle feed, literally on the first day that they were born. So it's been a long 6 weeks, but I'm going to tell you right now, those babies are precious. Oh my gosh, they all have their own little personalities, and Greg is giving me a hard time because I just cannot give these babies away to just anybody. I just can't, because I want to know. I want to know that somebody is going to love these babies like I do and take care of them. And
everybody I've talked to sounds like they will.
Yeah. Lisa, which 2 are you keeping?
Let me tell you what Greg would do. Greg would put them in those tubs that we carried him to the doctor yesterday in, and he would go down to McDonald's in Linlock and stand on that corner with everybody else standing on that corner in Linlock, and he would give those puppies away in a heartbeat.
Yeah, but only to people I felt good about.
Greg?
Yeah, if I felt good about them.
But Lisa, he would write on the tub, "Free puppies to loving families," with a Sharpie.
If you're not a loving family, don't bother.
So, Lisa, how many are you going to keep?
Don't start that.
Well, honestly, I mean, if it was up to me, I wouldn't give any of them
away.
You
want 10 dogs total?
They're precious.
You want us to have 10 dogs?
I'm claiming that's redneck. I know that. I mean, we got 10 dogs out here. That's ridiculous. I mean, come on. I get it.
But you want it.
You know.
Yeah.
But Well, what I want and what my heart wants and what my mind. I know the difference.
So
calm down, Greg. I promise I'm gonna find homes for these babies.
Well, we've already got some
yes,
people that Lisa's visited.
How you gonna give Dolly
passed.
away and sleep at night?
So you're gonna keep 2, Lisa. That's what I hear. You're gonna keep 2.
Bubba. Yeah.
How can you let Dolly go?
Go back to Dolly.
I told Greg. I told Greg
pictures.
last night that I'm going to cry like a baby. I mean, not everyone that we give
he
away,
will
I'm going
too.
to cry, but
he will
let me
too.
tell
I'm gonna
you-
sleep like a baby. You got to admit that.
What'd you say?
I said I'm gonna sleep like a baby when they're gone. Well, you got to admit
Greg, you sleep like a baby.
that's not
You
true.
sleep like a baby the minute you sit down. You sit down and that head goes back and your mouth goes wide open. You are
But
gone.
when it's
Don't
feeding time, I wake up and get involved.
It's feeding time. I wake up and get involved.
Lisa, I don't know that I could let Dolly ever.
No way.
She's just too cute.
No way.
Elvis too.
Elvis is cute.
They know-
Bill Bussey, just stop, because see, I know what you're saying.
Look
I
at
know her
Elvis.
face, all of them. Oh my gosh! Listen, Elvis and Bob Seger. Oh my God! Listen, they are precious. They will lay their head on my shoulders, and let me tell you what they do that's so precious. I walk out the door, and when I walk out, I say, "There's my babies," and they just come running to me. It's the sweetest. Oh my God, they're so precious. Yeah, it's gonna break my heart, but I will say this. I am asking people to send me pictures and information of their sales. I want to see where the dogs are going to be living, and I've got the sweetest people so far that are doing that for me.
But how many
good.
are you going to
Yeah.
keep?
Yeah.
How many are
How
you
many
gonna-
you keep?
2, you think?
2 or 3?
Probably 4. Probably 4.
Thank you, Lisa.
Love y'all.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba. Rick and Bubba.